Hi trippers, hope you're having a good day. And today we are going to see how to apply for the Japanese visa. So, Japan. So, by the name, it is a super powerful country, and if you have visa to Japan, and if it is there on your passport, you will be having access to the following countries. Either it will be visa free, or you have some exemptions on their own visa. So, let's start with the process one by one. The main part of applying a visa is to gather all the documents. So the primary document that is required for the Japan visa is your passport, which should be valid for a minimum of 3 months, and you need to have a couple of empty pages left on your passport to paste your visa. And you need to carry your national ID card from the country where you are applying from, and you need to have the copies of those ID cards as well. So apart from that, you need to have your letter from the employer. So your letter from the employer, it should mention your name, and it should mention so how long you're working with them. It should mention your designation, your gross salary, and the ID number in country where you're residing, and that's it. And it may need to mention your purpose of visit also on the letter. So apart from that, you need to have a photo, which is preferably to take in white background, and it should be 35 into 45 mm the size. So after that, you need to take your bank letter. So it is actually your statement basically for the past 6 months. So it is advisable to maintain the good balance on your bank so that the chances of considering your application for the visa is more. And even in case if you have any bank statement that is there in your home country, you can apply with them as well. And apart from that, you need to have your flight itinerary going and coming back to your country or to Japan, and that has to be in that way. And after that, you need to have your hotel reservation confirmed. And the main thing here is you need to have your travel plan. So travel plan is basically, it is not that you just give some the name of the cities that you're going to visit. It is advisable to brief your travel plan. Let us say that in case if you're going to visit Tokyo, so maybe you need to mention Shinjuku or Asakusa or some sort of the places that you plan to visit. That is based on your itinerary. And apart from that, you need to in case if you have your previous copies of your Schengen visa or US visa or previously issued Japan visa, that will be an added advantage. The main thing here for consideration of your multiple entry visa is your cover letter. So your cover letter is basically a free form of letter that you need to write for the consular. Like it should be addressed in this way, like to the consular, embassy of Japan, and from the country where you're applying from. So then it has to be sentenced, or else it has to be a brief. So like what is your purpose of visit, or what is the reason of having a multiple entry visa. Maybe you can include that Japan is a vast country that you may not cover in a single shot, so that you have a plan to visit to come back. And those things, what is an asset for improving the chances of getting your multiple entry visa, that you may mention over there. So the above said documents, it covers for almost all the nationalities or the expats who are working in the Middle East. So take a chance for applying a visa, and it is quite an easy process than applying from the home country. So but the last thing is for the Indian citizens and applying from India. So if you're going to apply a Japanese visa from India, the process is carried out through VFS, and VFS they charge their service fee, and the price for Japanese visa from India is 510, I believe so. So this and apart from that, you need to file your income tax returns for which has been for 3 years or something. So that is there on their website. So these are the last two steps that you need to keep in mind when you're applying Japanese visa from India. So rest whatever the things what we have covered for the documents, that same applies for everyone. So once after you have gathered all your documents, then you may need to proceed to the Japan embassy that is there in your country, so that you can submit all your documents to the counselor. So the counselor verify the documents one by one, and they go through word by word as well. So in case if there is any document that is that needs more clarification, or else that may need any extra, that they may need any extra documents or something, then they used to return the document to you before it is being accepted. And in case if you have any sponsors that you're from the Japan, like your relatives or your friends, someone, then you may need to take their passport and their ID card copies as well. So you should be in a position to justify to the counselor how they are related to you, and what sort of support that they may give to you when you're there in Japan. So once if all your documents are there, the counselor accept the documents, and they give you a receipt. So they will ask you to wait for 3 to 5 working days, and in the date that has been mentioned on the receipt, you can visit to the embassy once again to get your passport collected. Good luck.